What's up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. We're breaking down everything we know about the brand new Pokemon game, Pokemon Champions, but also why is Pokemon Champions great for everyone who is a Pokemon gaming fan. And of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting channel join the Pan fan by hitting that join channel member button below. We have the key art for Pokemon Champions here, and Pokemon Champions, if you don't know, is Pokemon Stadium but modern. It's going to be on your Switch, it's going to be on your phone, and you're going to be able to play 2v2 matches, maybe even 1v1 matches. We didn't see any 1v1, but I'm going to assume 2v2, 1v1, and maybe other battle formats on this new platform. Now, I do think the logo for Pokemon Champions is awesome because if you notice, that is a Machamp belt. That is the P from a Machamp belt. So Pokemon Champions is really dope. And I do think this is where Pokemon esports is going down now. I don't think VGC is going to be played in, let's say, Generation 10. I don't think they're going to use Generation 10 games for VGC. I do think they're going to be using VGC exclusively with Pokemon Champions. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense to me in general because it's going to be a platform that can be always be updated, can always add new Pokemon, rotate out different Pokemon, have different seasons, different sets, have different mechanics involved, and it will be a living platform that Game Freak doesn't have to worry about because we know Game Freak isn't making it, but Pokemon Works is. Now, here's the press release for Pokemon Champions. Developed by Pokemon Works in collaboration with Game Freak, developer of the Pokemon video games, Pokemon Champions continues their iteration of trainers pitting their skills against those others from the world, with the aim of allowing core gameplay style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Pokemon Champions will also be compatible with Pokemon Home, the cloud service for Nintendo Switch and mobile devices, allowing trainers to team up with Pokemon brought over from previous Pokemon games in addition to those they partner with Pokemon Champions. Pokemon Champions will be available on Nintendo Switch family of systems as well as mobile devices. So that is a pretty good detailed description. Pretty much, we're going to be able to bring over our Pokemon from Pokemon Home, which is compatible with pretty much all of the Pokemon games on the Switch. They had a little image. They showed like Pokemon Go and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Then they said other Pokemon games. So I assuming at the very least those two Pokemon games will work with Pokemon Home going into this game. We'll see if any like BDSP's Sword and Shield will work. We'll just have to wait and see. But it does seem like they're putting everything as a central battle hub. And this seems honestly to be a free to play product as well. The fact that it's going to be on mobile pretty much tells me it's going to be free. So this is going to be really great for people who want to battle, but it's also going to be great for people who don't like battling because this allows the Pokemon franchise to make more interesting single player experiences where they don't have to focus on competitive aspects. I mean, you can look at Pokemon Legends ZA as an example. They have a brand new battle system that we have never seen before that is about action. It's not turn based. Now, will Gen 10 be turn based? Sure. But doesn't mean it could be turn based, could be a different type of turn based combat. So traditional battling will still always exist in the Pokemon series, but they don't have to make a VGC component to Gen 10 now. They could make it more single player and don't have to be hindered by any sort of VGC stuff or the programming behind any of that. So that's actually going to be incredibly interesting. But of course, you can catch those Pokemon in Gen 9, Gen 10, or whatever, and then bring them Pokemon home and then battle with them. So there's going to be a little bit of a barrier there, but I think that little bit of a barrier is going to be great for the entire franchise. Now, it is confirmed that casual battles, ranked battles, and private battles will be allowed in Pokemon Champions, which is, the standard suite of game modes that I would expect in something like this. But I think this is honestly awesome. And there was a trailer for it. And I think the most exciting part of the trailer is right over here, where we see the doubles battle. One, we get confirmation Hisui Pokemon. So it's like essentially showing off a bunch of Pokemon from different generations, including like Hisui Pokemon. So Pokemon that aren't normally caught in the true main line. But we get Mega Pokemon. So Megas are confirmed in this as well. And then we get Terra confirmed as well. So Megas are back. Terra is back. This also probably assumes Gigantamax is back. And I'm not assuming that we'll be able to battle Megas versus Terras all the time. I do think different cups will, or different formats will allow for different things. And I think this is going to make it so we can have a format that's only Megas or a format that will only have Terras. It could have maybe none of these different mechanics. We can just have a standard vanilla format. But the endless possibilities of what we can do in Pokemon Champions is going to be incredibly exciting. Now, at this moment, Pokemon Champions, at the time of release, only select Pokemon will be available for use in Champions. Not all Pokemon available in Home will appear in Champions. The Pokemon you see sent to Champions via Home are limited to the Pokemon that appear in Champions. So there is going to be, it's not really a Dexit because Champions will eventually have every Pokemon, but they're going to start off small and build it up. We don't have a release date. We don't know when it's coming out. I do think it's going to be a 2026 game. But I will say, if you don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, this is a literally this is literally just Pokemon Showdown. Like, my dream game is real. Pokemon Showdown is the best way to battle. You can build your Pokemon immediately, anything, and any item you want, all the abilities, all the moves, all of the stuff you would want. Make your team in seconds, and then you can just battle. Queue up, battle, pick your move, battle. But now imagine this with glorious 3D battles. That's this is the dream for people who love Pokemon battles. So I think for me, this is my dream Pokemon games from come true. I'm very excited. I hope they have a bunch of different formats we can play in. But I think this is going to be good for everyone, whether you like Pokemon combat or not. I think this is going to be good for both sides of the franchise, single player only, multiplayer only, and people who like both. Anyways, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.